And I believe in you, and you really can do whatever it is you want to do. Piece of advice for life. Life is one of those things that everyone takes for granted, I think. Because you're here, you're in the world, you're doing things, but people tend to forget the majesty and the beauty of how you just came to be. How most of us are likely here just by accident, and that the chemical combinations of things that are needed to actually make a human being, and for that to be a success, and for you to actually be standing here on the earth flying around a ball of fire, is just a freaking miracle upon itself. And we're only here once. You only get one shot at this. You only get one go around in life. So why not make the absolute best of it? That, sure, it's easy to just reside into yourself and be complacent and take things as it is and not go for the things that you really want to go for. But why? Why not just go out there and absolutely go as hard as you can at life? Do the absolute best that you can. And sure, I'm kind of guilty of this at some points as well, where you just sit down and you relax into yourself, and sometimes that's fine. Sometimes you need those days. But at the same time, I always want to try my best in absolutely anything I set my mind to. Because I'm never going to get a chance to be able to do these things again. I'm never going to get a chance to be where I am right now ever again, to be doing this YouTube thing and to take all these opportunities that I can. So I'm going to try my absolute best to do them while I have that opportunity. So any of you out there who are just stuck in a rut or want to do good things, just do it. Otherwise you're just going to stay in that rut. The opportunity is there to go grab it right now, so do it. And that's why I always try and show how grateful I am to all of you. Because without you here watching the stuff and making me feel good about the content that I'm making, I probably still wouldn't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. I probably would have gave up on YouTube and decided to do something else. Because that's the way I was. I gave up on stuff very quickly. If something got into a routine or got repetitive, I gave up on it very fast. So YouTube was the thing that I was like, oh my god, I love doing this. This makes me so happy to do. And I fucking threw myself at it. I threw every ounce of my being into doing YouTube. I still do. So much of my time goes into doing YouTube. And I like that. I like doing YouTube. I like having that stuff to drive me, to motivate me. It's something that I really love doing, and it makes me happy every day to wake up and do this. And I think that's what people need to find in their lives. That a lot of people are stuck in dead-end jobs, or they're stuck doing something that they're not happy with, and they want to change their lives. But if you really want change to happen, you're going to have to go out there and do it. You're going to have to go out there and do something for yourself. Something that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be something gargantuan. You don't have to go out and quit your job and then go do something else, like take up acting or something, and you're worried that that's not going to work out or anything like that. You can do it in small steps, but you gotta make a change. You gotta start somewhere. You just gotta do it. It sounds stupid to say that like, just go out and do it, but that's the best advice you can give. Everything else is too, like, personal. I could give you very vague advice on what to do, but it's not gonna work for each individual person. It can work for some people, it can work for nobody, but you just gotta go out and find what you want to do, and then do it. Make a start somewhere. It doesn't have to be big. Just go out and do anything, whether it be drawing, writing, acting, photography, video games. Something even smaller, like something just like opening your own store. Anything like that. It doesn't have to be some grand concept that's going to change the world. As long as it makes you happy and it makes you feel complete in your soul, then that's all that matters. Then everything else will fall into place after that. You will change the world in different ways. It doesn't have to be like huge gargantuan changes or anything like that. As long as it's making small changes with yourself, then it will rub off on other people. I'm not here to try and like change the way people think. I'm not here to change politics of the world. I'm not here to change some grand sweeping thing across the world. But if I can make myself happy, and then that happiness will spread to others. That happiness will shine through in the content that I make, and I think it does. I think I've done a pretty good job so far of letting that energy flow, letting that happiness and positivity become contagious towards other people, and it spreads to others. They get motivated to do their own thing, then that spreads to others again, and it's a never-ending cycle of happiness. And like, it takes so much more energy to be sad and be down than it does to actually get up and make a start on that one thing that you need to do. And any of you out there who are feeling very lonely, very depressed, very sad, anxious, or you're having panic attacks, anything like that, It's not a bad thing. You're not a bad person. You can get out of it, and I believe in you. If nobody else believes in you, just trust that I believe in you. That you can go out and do that thing. If I can get out of the lazy idiot that I was into doing something like this on the scale that it is now, anybody can do anything. I just sit here and I yell at stuff all the time. But it makes such an impact on people's lives, and that makes me super happy. And seeing the change that just saying like hello to somebody in a message can make to their day really makes me happy. So go out there, find what drives you, find what motivates you, find what your true passion is, and throw yourself at it. It might not work out at first. You might feel like it's going to fail. You might feel like it's too much to take on, but just make a start somewhere. If you want change to happen, make a start and do it. So whoever you are out there, no matter what you believe in, no matter what you like, no matter who you like, no matter what you look like, any of that stuff, it doesn't matter. As long as you're here, and as long as you're trying, and as long as you're fighting every day, and you're loving people to the best of your abilities, then who cares? Just go out there, have fun, love deeply, and be a nice person. And just remember that if you are in the LGBTQ plus community, that you are loved, you are valuable, you're not to be thrown aside, you're not to be overlooked. You are a valuable member of society. And in my eyes, you're all just as equal as the people with the highest of privileges in the world. So as long as I'm alive and as long as I keep doing this, I will always support you guys. So stay strong, no matter what you're going through. If you're going through a really hard time, just remember that there is a charity out there like the Trevor Project, an organization that can help you. And there's always going to be friends and family members. There's always going to be somebody to listen to. So I'll always be here as a voice of support at the end of the day. And nothing is going to change that, no matter how many other people in the world are narrow-minded enough to not see you for who you are. So never let anyone tell you differently. And never let anyone try and strip your rights away from you. Keep fighting for your rights. Keep fighting for your equalities. And keep staying strong. Because I know a lot of you out there need it. So keep going. Go for it. Just do it. Don't sit around thinking about what might happen if you could do it, or how great it would be if you achieved it, or the little intricacies of what you need to do it. Just start it. Do it. Get it done. Whatever you need to do, I believe in you, and I really think that you can do far more than you think you can. And whatever like passion you have, or any passions that you kind of want to start, or you've always looked at and gone, man, I'd love to be able to do that. Just do it. Just try it. Try it out and start it and see where it goes. Go out there and show the world who's boss.
I'm really emotional right now. But I started making videos here on my own, and you guys like started watching my videos, and you guys afforded me the chance to go off and do this as like my job. To do it doesn't even feel like a job. It still feels so much fun, and I really love doing it, and it's all because of you guys, and I'm really thankful for that every day. And you guys changed so much about my life in this 1 year.
And I believe in you, and you really can do whatever it is you want to do.